Hi, my name is Salima. I am originally from Kenya. Interior design is my absolute passion. Well, where can I start? Let me begin by telling you a little bit about myself. I was a lost sheep. Always had my heart was beating for interior design, and just one day I decided I needed to join a school for interior design or something, just to give myself that little bit of a boost and a morale that I can do it. So I stumbled onto a website and I just fell in love with this particular picture and something that drew me closely to wanting to be part of that L. And I remember staying on the phone for like a good hour talking to Jan. You'll come to meet him if you haven't met him already. There was a way he was with me on the phone that I thought, you know what, all my questions are being answered, and I felt the need to just get it cracking. I couldn't wait for the countdown. I was told we start in 3 weeks. This is how much money we needed for the course. And I just couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait for the course to start. So eventually when we got cracking, I remember getting all my outfits ready for the following day, getting myself prepped up and pumped up, like ready for my first lesson. And my goodness gracious me, the welcome, how everything felt, and just my colleagues as well, or now we become like a part of a family, how we all sat around the table and we were just listening to inspirational quotes, inspirational words coming both from Jan and coming Jan and Daphne as well. So you'll find that when you get started with this particular course, there's so many things that's going to be swimming in your mind. Like you have no idea like what you're thinking, when you're thinking, but just know that every single lesson, the way I walked in and how I felt after my lesson for the 3 months that it was running was an absolute blessing. And I kept thanking God every single day for granting me to be part of the group that started, especially season 4. So initially when I first walked in, I did have an idea of interior design. I did know like what I wanted, but I didn't know how to go about it. So each week we were given like amazing direction through obviously assignments. Each week, each assignment got more and more interesting. It just took me back to studying once again, and I took every little minute of that session very seriously. And it totally makes sense because it really paid off for me. I managed to make a lot of friends here. I really look up to Daphne. I really look up to Jan as well, and the lessons that we've learned through the journey has been absolutely priceless. I can't explain to you how many mentors I've had, but what I got from Daphne and what I got from Jan, I can't wait for you guys to walk through that journey and you guys will be able to pick up something amazing, something magical. There's no words that's going to explain the feeling or what it is that I have today. I mean, I'm a completely changed woman, for starters. The lessons have been absolutely interesting in a sense that what you got or what you're going to get in this next 3 months is something completely and utterly different. You will never, ever gain such experience being somewhere else. Let me explain that clearly. Like if you were to go for an interior design class somewhere, it would take you at least 4 or 5 years to obtain or achieve something amazing, or something close to giving you the confidence with getting out there. But I believe within this last 3 months, like how my mind actually thinks and how I wake up in the morning and what I tell myself every morning and how I get myself out of bed is completely different ever since I joined L, you know. And the thing that we all have in common here is all of us put God before anything that we do. Secondly, you definitely have a common passion for interior design. And thirdly, you want to own your own interior design business. So just imagine hand in hand, you know, someone or some amazing mentors like holding your hand and walking you through the 3 months of such lessons. Imagine that. So, I mean, having said that, I'm sure you guys will completely and utterly agree with me, whether it's 10%, 50%, but what we will actually come to a common terms is that you will get this feeling, or even more. What I'm feeling right now, you guys will feel it 10,000 times more. Just step back a little bit, like really pay such close attention, because Daphne and Jan have gone out of their way to setting amazing syllabus, let's say, or like the contents of information, or the teaching steps, or whatever it is that they have to teach us. Every single second counts, and what they're offering us is completely priceless. So I do beg of you to really take it seriously. Come on time, just each minute is valuable, and that's exactly what I've done throughout the whole journey. And I've been there, and I've really, my eyes and ears have been peeled. I've been really engrossed in teamwork. So I've really like pushed myself to every limit. And I think the most important part is when you make an effort, when you put your 110% in, it really does show. And I do feel like a completely changed woman. So thank you so much, Daphne. Thank you so much, Jan. Words can never express how much you guys have made me feel. And thank you so much for accepting me to be part of this course. Thank you.